Are you there? Hello? There you are. Добро пожаловать. Welcome to Medvedya Taiga National Park, my friend. Not that we are friends, yet. I'm Hada Alena Khasavovna, but you can call me Alena. I'm your primary contact, so you and I will be friends in no time. I put together this cross-disciplinary expedition to study the effects of climate change in this region. My team and I are scientists, not activists, so this isn't a political thing. We are only interested in data, verifiable facts.
Hello everybody,
That said,
welcome to the
Tiger
Hunter
is not the
Call of
most
the
hospitable
Wild.
place. Gathering
Obviously
data and
we
assessing the
are
animal
on a
population
different
is
reserve
difficult in
here. I
autumn, spring,
see
and summer.
a,
But in winter,
looks to be
it
a
becomes
reindeer right in
dangerous.
front of me,
Not
so
just for us,
we're
but
gonna...
for the local wildlife. That's why we called you in. The professional. You have a reputation for being a humane but effective hunter. My kind of
Come
hunter,
on.
I hope. Before we get down to the nitty-gritty business, I can hear your stomach rumbling all the way here at base camp. Start by getting yourself some protein. Okay, steady your aim. Deep breath.
What the fuck? I sure
Hold
hope I
it.
got that motherfucker.
You know what? I'll be quiet now.
Alright guys,
I
so
have hunted many deer.
like I said,
Or
we
at
are
least,
on our
I
new
used to hunt
reserve.
them
I don't
near your
know,
location.
well I can't really pronounce this reserve.
Look around for tracks.
Um,
They should be plentiful.
we're gonna zoom out here and maybe I can get a name out of this place. I don't think there is. This is... starts with an M. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce this, reserve. Also this is a little bit different. We have snow here. Man, it has been so long since I've been in this game. You know, it's been forever, almost a month since I've done any gaming content at all. Like, this is just... it's amazing, it really is. I've missed this game. I miss doing content for you guys. It's been so long. That I missed, but that's not really what we're looking for here. I believe we have a caller here, if I'm not mistaken. That's a roe deer. Huh. I could have sworn there was musk deer. I don't know if that has the same
Run if you
effect as
must,
anything else.
but unless the wind is up, mind the noise you make. Voices carry in the taiga. So do footsteps. Stay low when you're stalking an animal to avoid being seen.
Like I said, guys, I've missed this game so much. Like I said, I do miss doing content for you guys. Sorry, it is hearing something over here, and I'm getting off track way too easily. Nope, can't shoot that motherfucker. Too thick of a skin for me to shoot him. Oh, our deer has slowed down, so that's what I'll look forward to. Maybe I can. Let's see what that did. I shot him twice. Got a lot of blood. There's a vital hit, so...
Siberian moose are among the largest in the world. Even the brown bears don't mess with them. But the bold lynx will make a run at a calf now and again. Bringing one down is always impressive.
That was an awesome shot. We had a... He has to be down somewhere. Like I said, it's a vital hit, so...
Who needs to build a blind when nature provides the perfect hiding spot? Of course, nothing is perfect. So mind your movement, or the crackling underbrush will give you away.
Gotta get somewhere closer. Wow. It's low. I don't know if... Still running from me. Okay, so as I was getting off track, we were trying to find this thing.
Did you hear that? When the wild calls, the hunter answers. Yes?
Just in case you guys don't know, like, what has been going on with me, why there hasn't been any content lately or anything like that. If you guys, you know, saw the update videos that I did, you guys would know that I was going into trucking. It's been a long dream of mine, for a very long while now, ever since I was little, as far as I can remember. And so, yes, here it is. I know we'll run across it eventually. The shotgun is very, very powerful. It will knock down the strongest game. So, as I was saying,
If you're going to rest tonight, you need to find an outpost, and that means knowing where one is. You can only see so much from the ground, so unless you brought your rocket boots, you have to climb the nearest lookout point. I've marked the location on your hunter mate. Happy hiking!
yeah, thanks.
Show me the money.
Anyways,
You know that one, right?
like I was saying, so
Our
my
expedition is
dream
far from overfunded, but we'll pay you for good work.
has always been, you know, to obviously drive a truck. And I was gone for, I would say, about a week. I was like 14 hours away. Didn't really have a way to do videos. Well, I did, but it would not be very easily, so I did not do any videos up there. But as many people know, and if you don't know, you're living under a rock. With the late coronavirus, like, I really hope everyone stays safe out there. But I think everyone can agree that this coronavirus has become a real big pain. Has been getting in the way of a lot of things, and one of them being is trucking school. Let me go ahead and give you a little bit of a background story to this. So, I was. I came over here in a fucking animal. I can't. I don't know what it is though. Um. So when I went down there, I had a damaged birth certificate. Which in Colorado would be something that I would majorly need. It had a big hole in it. Um, it's a birth certificate that I had for many, many years. And that birth certificate, I've used several times and then realized I need to go get a new one. I was going to have somebody send it to me overnight. A new one. But, like, the B&V's closed, like, 2 days after that. The first day I was trying to get all this figured out, um, they were the place to get, a, copy of the birth certificate was already closed. So that didn't work. Tuesday, I went ahead and took the, permit, or the permit test. I did pass. But without that birth certificate, I was not going to be able to actually get my permit. The tests are still good. They last for a year, so, I don't have to really worry about that. But, like I said, bad birth certificate. B&Vs were closing, and there's no way I could get it in that time. Because the next day after I took the test, B&Vs were closed, and that's only when I got sent home. So I've been home, for, I would say, since like Thursday maybe, around there. Um, I know, I've just been home for a few days, but, um, the ride, I took a Greyhound bus, to there, and that was very, very tiring, and I just need a few days, just to relax. Um, the Greyhound, for whatever reason, the route from New York, um, all the way to, I think, it's like California, is very, very awful. There's something wrong with it. I can't tell you what it is. But on that route, there is a lot of lazy drivers. Drivers that do not show up. And where I'm getting all this is I made it all the way into Kansas City, Missouri. I still had about 10 hours left. Um, to get to Denver, Colorado, where I was going to be picked up at. And the bus driver that was supposed to take over from Kingsburg all the way to Denver and some other stops didn't show up, or they couldn't find a driver. They didn't assign a driver. I'm not really sure what happened exactly. But out of all that, I got stuck at a bus station for about 24 hours. The first situation was, of course, no driver. I was there for about, I would say, a whole day. From like 12 o'clock all the way until like 11 a.m. or something like that. Stuck in there. This is not Kingsburg, but this is, Kansas City, Missouri. Not the best place in the world to be stuck at. Very, very dangerous place, I would say. So, after, those 8 hours or something like that, I don't know how long it was, I was about to get on the bus, and we got told it was the wrong bus. The guy up in the counter completely messed up on our tickets. And just put us on the wrong bus completely. And of course, this one didn't make sense to me. The bus that we were trying to get on was going to the same place. But this bus driver was just being a freaking asshole. They would not take us. Mind you, this is me and a whole lot of other different students going to the same place. There's about, I would say, about a dozen of us. And all of us missed our bus. So we had to wait another 8 to 9 hours. So we were stuck at a bus station for about 24 hours. In Kansas City, Missouri. That was just horrible. I was there on Friday, didn't leave until like Sunday morning or something like that. Or I believe it was yeah, I was like sort of early Sunday morning. About, I would say, about 3 or 4 in the morning, maybe, is when I possibly left. So, that was just ridiculous. There's nothing here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up here. Without hearing anything, there's no point in just sitting across and walking the entire time. I just focus on telling a little bit of story here. So, my biggest recommendation to anybody is don't take a Greyhound bus. If you have an opportunity, take an airplane. Hell, you could probably take a train. That would be better than that. I mean, it was stupid. Greyhounds need a lot of work. They got a lot of lazy drivers that can get away with a lot of things. Like, For example, on my way back home, there was a driver that,
This lookout offers quite the view.
was
From up here, you can
going
see
the
outposts,
opposite way of
hunting
us. I
grounds,
was going to
and
Denver.
all the nature you can feast your eyes on.
And
Such a relief to work with a true professional. You're the type who
Denver,
likes to learn, constantly
I-
improving your skills.
I
admire
believe,
that. The
I don't
nearest
know
outpost
where this
location
is, I
marked
can't
on your
remember,
hunting
but
mate.
Denver
Go there now to
when I
rest,
was leaving,
resupply, and take
was
shelter.
having a
You
very,
may want to
very
fix up the
major
place. It
snowstorm.
hasn't seen much use since winter came.
Like, absolute blizzard. This is Colorado, and I think they're notorious for their blizzards, I would say. So, the roads end up getting shut down. Part of it was for the blizzard, but other part of it was they were going to be experiencing 80 miles per hour winds, which is, of course, very dangerous for a heavy vehicle or possibly any vehicle to be driving. So they shut down the highways. The driver that was going to opposite way of us didn't want to drive back to Kansas City, Missouri. Yes, I had to go through there again, but my experience was way better than, you know, than the last experience that I had. I was only there for about 30 minutes and I left. My trip on the way back was okay. It was not too bad. No major delays or anything like that. But our bus was about 4 hours late. Just because they were dealing with the storms and everything like that. But as I was saying, along with the driver, the driver that was going the opposite way of us didn't want to drive back. So he tried to fit another full bus on an already full bus just because he didn't want to drive back. That was just ridiculous. Like, it was all because this guy wanted to go get his hair cut. Not even kidding. Literally wanted to get his hair cut. I was like, are you kidding me, bud? And of course, there was a lot of other people that are pissed off just as much as I do. I didn't make a scene. There's a lot of other people making a scene. A lot of people were telling this bus driver he needs to drive. And ultimately, he did have to because no one had a seat. And Greyhound will not drive with people standing up. So you have to have a seat. There's no seats, of course. So they, just like, made him drive all the way back to Kansas City, Missouri. So, like, it's just pure laziness. Greyhound needs a lot of work. And believe it or not, there was a lot of people that could take Greyhound buses. I cannot believe it. Bus full of people. Sometimes you are absolutely forced to share a seat with people. I know in the coronavirus right now, they're not making people share seats. We don't share seats. There's like, 2 seats and, 1 row. Oh, it's foggy through here. There's just a little bit of mist on the ice. Sorry, we got a little bit off track here. Like I said, during this coronavirus outbreak, they're not letting people share seats, or they're not gonna make you share a seat. Or have somebody sit beside you. but sometimes you really don't have a choice. And I know some of the people are wondering,
Jogging
you
is
know,
great exercise,
about
but you need to catch your
quarantine
breath for
and what
precision
Greyhound
aiming.
is doing. They are working really closely with the CDC to make sure they can operate safely, and make sure people are safe and they can still operate. They're still operating right now as we speak. They're not going to shut down. I think a lot of states have made that clear. That transportation will not shut down because it's essential. Of course, if you don't need to travel, don't do it. But you know, a lot of states are recommend people to stay home. But you have to. You can take the bus, and they will not be shutting down. Alright, looks like we got an outpost here. This is my
You have
main
arrived.
goal here.
Our outposts are no five-star hotels, but they beat sleeping outside. Once you fix the place, you can rest and resupply here anytime.
So what I like about this is, you go in here.
If you're
There's actually a
tired,
terror
sleep
now.
in the
I
cabin.
did not know this.
There is one at every outpost.
You
Life
know,
out
you can
here is
actually
hard
rest in
enough.
a bed and
Don't add
everything like
exhaustion to
that.
your problems. And now that you're comfortable, or as comfortable as anyone can be out here, I need you to help one of the other team members, Gunther Baden, at a campsite in Rybatsky Bay. You might have an easier time calling it Fisherman's Bay. We haven't heard from him since the blizzard last week. His last mobile communication said he was low on food. Gear up to hunt deer. Bring hungry Gunther some fresh meat.
Looks like I am going to be having to do some of this.
Gunther Baden is our photographer. I tell you, he comes as highly recommended as you, but the truth is he comes very
Let's take
cheap.
a look at this area, see what
Gunther
there is to
arrived
know.
about a week ago to set up remote cameras all across this region, Ledinoy Bay. He loaded up an ATV with plenty of supplies, but like I said, we haven't heard from him since the storm. It's normal for people to disappear for a few days in the taiga. But Gunther, unlike you, his resume grossly exaggerated his wilderness survival skills. He is more of a passionate amateur than a consummate professional. Thanks for hunting on his behalf.
Okay, so I do have some DLCs. I do have the ATVs unlocked now. I also do have the tents. But those take up a lot of space. You have to have a lot of storage for this, which I don't. Like I can even show you. Like if I try to put this, oh, I guess we can. But for this, nah, you can't do it. You're gonna have the tent. The tent is very nice because it's like a what are these places called? The outlook or whatnot. It, you know, is like that. You know, you can place it anywhere. You can actually teleport to this campsite. I'm actually going to spawn my ATV. We're actually going to go to some of these question marks here. So that I'd never seen anybody do, and I have no idea what they actually do.
Careful. The icy ground can be extra crunchy this time of year. Same goes for the winter foliage. Most animals favor flight over fight, so don't let them hear you coming.
okay, my coding is acting up again, so I don't know why it does that. It's just been getting nothing but issues. Um, due to the problems that I'm having right now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here, guys. Like I said, if you guys want to see more of this, I want to continue the campaign here and whatnot. But like I said, with the coding issues that I'm having right now, I'm just going to go ahead and end the things here. Maybe I can figure out what's causing that problem. Sometimes it's just very, very high coding for whatever reason. I honestly have not been able to figure out why. But like I said, I'm going to be wrapping things up here, and I'll see you guys next time. Boy.